Analysis of Argentina's last-minute decision to cancel this weekend's game here in Israel with our sports correspondent, Jonathan Regev. Jonathan, we talked about this when this was announced. The players really had a strong opposition to coming here in the first place, but what changed literally at the last moments to cancel the entire thing altogether?
I think it was the protests we've seen yesterday, both in Buenos Aires, in Argentina, and in Barcelona, where the Argentine team is currently training. They're there, and they saw these protests, and they, family members back home, they received threats saying, watch out at what happens if the players go there. And then the players realized we're going to a place for a game that on professional grounds does not have a lot of meaning. They're facing an Israeli team which is weak, doesn't even have a coach. There's an interim coach that was supposed to be taking care of the team for the game on Saturday. One that does not, an Israeli team that does not resemble at all Iceland, which Argentina will face next Saturday already at the World Cup. So the notion is we were not very keen on going there anyways in the first place. The coach said it, and it had nothing to do with politics. It's on grounds of professionalism. They said there's no sense of going, and now all this is going on with families receiving threats. You know what? We're not going.
The players said that our families are getting threats. They're looking out from the practice fields to see bloody jerseys.
Exactly.
There's promise of jerseys and effigies being burned. Is it that simple? Was it a security situation, or perhaps did the players also have a political reason for not wanting to come to Israel? Were they paying attention to the Israel-Palestinian conflict?
I think it's only due to security, and I think the players also know that as far as their presence in Israel, there was no threat at all. They knew they'd be very secure. But as for the families at home, they were not sure. And you know, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, there's nothing happening in the past 24 or 48 hours that has not happened before that. If it was such a terrible thing before, nothing changed in the past 24 hours that should have changed their minds regarding the conflict. It was all the scenes behind. They thought they had more to lose than there's to gain, so they said, we're not going.
All right.